Hey there! Have you ever felt stuck while learning English? Maybe you've struggled with grammar, felt nervous speaking, or just didn't know where to start. Trust me, I've been there. But guess what? I went from barely stringing a sentence together to speaking English fluently, and today, I'm going to share exactly how I did it. Whether you're a beginner or already on your journey, these tips and strategies will help you level up your English skills. 1. I started with the basics. When I first began learning English, I focused on the basics. I learned the alphabet, common words, and simple sentences. I used apps like Duolingo and Memrise to build my vocabulary. Every day, I learned 5 new words and tried to use them in sentences. Tip: start small. Don't try to learn everything at once. Focus on the basics first. 2. I watched movies and TV shows. One of the most fun ways I improved my English was by watching movies and TV shows. I started with subtitles in my native language, then switched to English subtitles, and finally watched without any subtitles. My favorite shows were Friends and The Office because they used everyday language. Tip: choose shows you enjoy. Pause and repeat phrases to practice pronunciation. 3. I practiced speaking every day. Speaking was the hardest part for me because I was afraid of making mistakes. But I realized that mistakes are part of learning. I started speaking English with my friends, even if it was just for 10 minutes a day. I also joined online language exchange platforms like HelloTalk to practice with native speakers. Tip: don't be afraid to make mistakes. Every mistake is a step toward improvement. 4. I listen to podcasts and songs. I listen to English podcasts and songs every day. Podcasts like The English We Speak, by BBC, helped me learn idioms and phrases. I also wrote down the lyrics of my favorite songs and sang along. This improved my listening skills and pronunciation. Tip: choose podcasts or songs that match your level. Listen actively and take notes. 5. I read books and articles. Reading helped me improve my vocabulary and grammar. I started with children's books and gradually moved to novels and news articles. I used a dictionary to look up new words and wrote them down in a notebook. Tip: read something you're interested in, whether it's sports, fashion, or technology. 6. I wrote every day. Writing helped me organize my thoughts and practice grammar. I kept a journal where I wrote about my day in English. I also wrote essays and shared them with friends for feedback. Tip: start with short paragraphs. Use online tools like Grammarly to check your writing. 7. I stayed consistent. The key to my success was consistency. I practiced English every day, even if it was just for 15 minutes. I set small goals, like learning 10 new words a week or having a 5-minute conversation in English. Tip: create a daily routine. Even 10 minutes a day can make a big difference over time. 8. I stayed motivated. There were times when I felt frustrated and wanted to give up. But I reminded myself why I started learning English. I visualized myself speaking fluently and achieving my dreams. I also celebrated small wins, like understanding a movie without subtitles or having a full conversation in English. Tip: find your why. Why do you want to learn English? Keep that reason in mind. 9. I immersed myself in English. I surrounded myself with English as much as possible. I changed my phone's language to English, followed English-speaking YouTubers, and joined online communities where people spoke English. This helped me think in English and improve my fluency. Tip: immerse yourself in the language. The more you expose yourself to English, the faster you'll learn. 10. I never gave up. Learning English was a journey with ups and downs. There were days when I felt like I wasn't making progress, but I didn't give up. I kept going, and eventually, all my hard work paid off. Tip: be patient. Fluency doesn't happen overnight, but with consistent effort, you'll get there. Final thoughts. Learning English fluently changed my life. It opened doors to new opportunities, helped me connect with people from different cultures, and gave me confidence. If I can do it, so can you. Remember, the key is to stay consistent, practice every day, and never give up.